Hello students, welcome back in the last class of the polynomials. Okay, so in this class, as discussed before, we are going to see three more examples based on division of algorithm. Okay, and three different types of problems we are going to discuss that are normally asked in your board examinations. Okay, so let us see first example number 1. What must be subtracted from 8x raised to 4 plus 14x cube minus 2x square plus 7x minus 8 so that the resulting polynomial is exactly divisible by 4x square plus 3x minus 2. Okay, so when you see this question, there are basically two different types of question we are going to cover. One is what must be subtracted, okay, and the second example will be based on what must be added. Okay, so the question will be same, only here subtracted or added can be used. Okay, so the first example is based on subtracted. In both the cases, the first step is same. Now what is the first step? You are going to start with the long division. Okay, so the given polynomial is this one. I can see that this is a biquadratic polynomial. Okay, before starting with the long division, first thing to understand is that both the polynomials should be in the standard form. As you can see here, the power is 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Here also it is 2, 1 and 0. So both the polynomials are given in the standard form. So this polynomial has to be divided by the other polynomial. So this is my dividend, correct? And the other one will be the divisor. Okay, so here as you can see, the first term is 8x raised to 4 and here the first term is 4x square. So the process will be same, divide first term by first term. So 8 upon 4 is 2 and x raised to 4 upon x square is x square only. It means in the question the first term will be 2x square, correct? Then what was the next step? All the three terms one by one we are going to multiply it by 2x square. So 4x square into 2x square will give you 8x raised to 4 plus 3x into 2x square will give you 6x cube, correct? Positive 6x cube, and minus 2 into 2x square will give you minus 4x square. After that the next step will be subtraction. So change of sign, this will become minus, minus and plus, correct? So here 8 minus 8, 0, and here you can see 14 minus 6 is there. So 14 minus 6 is 8x cube, right? Here we have minus 2 plus 4. So minus 2 plus 4 will give you plus 2x square, and remaining terms as it is. So plus 7x and minus 8. If you continue further, again here the first term is 8x cube, here the first term is 4x square. So 8x cube divided by 4x square, it will give you plus 2x, correct? So once again multiplication will start. 4x square into plus 2x will give you 8x cube. Then plus 3x into plus 2x will give you plus 6x square, correct? And then we have minus 2 into 2x, that will give you minus 4x. Again subtraction, change of sign. So this will become minus, minus and plus. So here this part is cancelled. And 2 minus 6 will give you minus 4x square, correct? 7 plus 4 will give you 11x and minus 8. Okay, so till which step we have to proceed, that also we have discussed in the previous class. The maximum degree of the denominator, okay, or the remainder you can say, it should be less as compared to the divisor's degree. Okay, that time you have to stop. If it is same, you can proceed, but once it becomes less as compared to the divisor's degree, that time you have to stop the division. Okay, so minus 4x square upon 4x square, if you do, you will get minus 1. Okay, so 4x square into minus 1 is minus 4x square, plus 3x into minus 1 will give you minus 3x, and minus 2 into minus 1 will give you plus 2. Again change of sign, so this will become positive, positive and negative, correct? So minus 4 plus 4, 0. 11 plus 3 will give you 14x, correct? And minus 8 minus 2 will give you minus 10. Okay, so now you can see the degree of the remainder is 1 and the degree of the divisor is 2. It means the degree of the remainder is less than the degree of the divisor, so there you can stop your division. Okay, now the question is asking you what must be subtracted from the given polynomial so that it is exactly divisible by this another polynomial, right? So I can say that this is a remainder, or I can say it is something extra. Okay, so if I remove something extra, obviously the remaining quantity will be exactly divisible. If I ask you from 10, okay, from 10 what should be subtracted so that the number will be exactly divisible by 4? Okay, so what you will say, sir, I will subtract 2 so that the number is 8 and that is exactly divisible by 4. But in terms of division, how we did? We said 10 is there, we divided it by 4. So 4 2s are 8, correct? Remainder is 2. So this 2 was extra for me. So that remainder we are going to subtract it from the dividend. Okay. So in short, I wanted to say you that whatever is the remainder, that quantity has to be subtracted from the dividend, so as to whatever is the result, it will be exactly divisible by 4x square plus 3x minus 2. Okay. So final answer how you will write? Therefore 14x minus 10 has to be subtracted. Okay, has to be subtracted. That's it. Okay. Now let us check one more example where the question will be asking you what must be added. Okay. Now let us check the example number 2. Here it is asking you what must be added to f of x, that is 4x raised to 4 plus 2x cube minus 2x square plus x minus 1, so that the resulting polynomial is exactly divisible by x square plus 2x minus 3. So once again the starting step is similar, only we have to go for long division. Before that, just check whether the polynomials are in the standard form. Here also you can see both are in the standard form. If it is not in the standard form, I have told you to rearrange it. If any term is missing, you can write it as 0 into x raised to whatever the power is missing, right? So here we'll start with long division first. Here if you see, if I divide first term by first term, correct, 4x raised to 4 upon x square, I can write here 4x raised to 4 upon x square. This will be equal to how much? 4x square, correct? So the first term in the quotient will be 4x square. Now we'll start multiplying once again. X square into 4x square, first term as it is 4x raised to 4. Then 2x into 4x square will give you plus 8x cube. Minus 3 into 4x square will give you minus 12x square, correct? Yes or no? After that, what we'll do, we'll subtract the equation, change of sign. So this will be minus, minus, and this will be plus. 4 minus 4, 0. Here you can see we have 2 minus 8. 2 minus 8 will give you minus 6x cube. Correct? 2 minus 8 is minus 6x cube. So minus 2 plus 12 is there. That will give you plus 10x square. And plus x minus 1. Once again, if you divide minus 6x cube divided by x square. Minus 6x cube divided by x square. So the term that you will get will be minus 6x. So our next term is minus 6x. Now if you again start multiplying, this will give you minus 6x cube. Plus 2x into minus 6x will be minus 12x square. Correct? Minus 3 into minus 6x will give you plus 18x. Right? Minus into minus will be plus, 3 into 6x will be 18x. Again change of sign. So plus, plus and minus. So this got cancelled now. Next term you can see we have 10 plus 12. So 10 plus 12 will be 22x square. Then x minus 18x means 1 minus 18 will give you minus 17x and minus 1 as it is. Still we can continue with the division. As you can see, the degree is still same, right? So first term inside is 22x square and outside the first term is only x square. So if you divide, you are getting positive 22, right? So here you will write plus 22. So after that, once again x square into 22 will give you 22x square. Then we have plus 2x into plus 22. Can I say it will be how much? 2 into 22 will be 44x. And minus 3 into plus 22. Minus 3 into plus 22 will give you how much? Minus 66. Correct? 3 into 22 will be 66. Again there will be change of sign. So minus, minus, correct? And this will be plus. Right? So 22 minus 22 again gone. So here you can see we have minus 17x, correct? And here we have minus 44x. So both the numbers will be added here. So 7 plus 4 will be how much? 11. And this will give you 4, 1 and 5 and 6. Okay. So minus 61x is there. And here minus 1 plus 66. It will be how much? It will be plus 65. So I can write here as 65. Now at this step you can understand that the degree of the remainder is less as compared to the degree of the divisor. So there you can stop. And this is our remainder. Okay. Now again I will give you a similar example. In 10, okay, in 10, what you will add, okay, what you will add so that the resultant is divisible by 4. So what can be your answer? You will say, sir, I will add 2 in this case, okay, so that the answer will be 12 and this value will be divisible by 4. Exactly. So in subtraction also what we did, the remainder that we got, we said that this value has to be subtracted. Now you have to understand here, the remainder that we get in the previous case, if it is an example based on subtraction, then the same remainder you are telling it as an answer, okay? But in case of addition it will be opposite, meaning the remainder what you are getting, just change the sign of the remainder, that term has to be added to the polynomial so that the polynomial will be exactly divisible by x square plus 2x minus 3. Meaning if your remainder is minus 61x plus 65, you will change the sign of all the terms, okay? So if I change the sign of all the terms, what I will get, minus 61x will become plus 61x, correct? And plus 65 will become minus 65. So I will say 61x minus 65 has to be added, okay? So this important thing you have to understand in case of addition, okay? In subtraction, though, whatever is the remainder, that will be your final answer, but in case of addition you have to change the sign of the remainder and that will become your final answer, okay? Now after this let us take a very important question, that is basically your HOTS question. 100% will be asked for 4 marks, okay? Let us see how to solve that question. Okay, so example number 3 is our HOTS example, okay? It will be asked for 4 marks in your exam. Similar type of questions are there in your textbook also, or you can practice it through R.D. Sharma, right? Let us read the question. If the polynomial x raised to 4 minus 6x cube plus 16x square minus 25x plus 10 is divided by another polynomial x square minus 2x plus k, the remainder is x plus a, find k and a. So yes, here also when it is, the question is based on division, we have to go for long division, but where you have to stop, we have to stop till the remainder becomes x plus a, okay? Now here you can see the remainder is x plus a, means the degree of the remainder is 1, so it is a linear remainder, okay? So we will start with the long division and we'll stop where we are getting the remainder as a linear term, okay? So your dividend will be x raised to 4 minus 6x cube plus 16x square minus 25x plus 10, and it is divided by x square minus 2x plus k, right? Now in this case of division, now you have to go slowly because there are high chances of doing some silly mistakes, okay? So slowly we are going to solve it. If you divide first term by first term, x raised to 4 upon x square, you will get x square, correct? So x square into x square is x raised to 4, minus 2x into x square is minus 2x cube, and plus k into x square is plus k x square. Then we know it is subtraction, minus, plus and minus, okay? So here x raised to 4 minus x raised to 4 cancelled. Now what is remaining here, minus 6 is there and plus 2, so this will give you minus 4x cube, correct? Now here in this case when you subtract, the subtraction is not possible because 16 minus k is not going to give you any answer, right? So what we'll do, we know that this term is 16x square and the other term is minus kx square, correct? So if you take x square common, what you will get inside, 16 minus k, yes or no? So that we can write plus x square into 16 minus k, okay? So this type of subtraction I have done it here so that it will be easy for you to understand, while the remaining terms we will write as it is. So we can say this will be minus 25x and plus 10, okay? Once again, first term divided by first term, so minus 4x cube divided by x square will give you minus 4x. So once again x square into minus 4x cube, minus 2x into minus 4x will give you plus 8x square, yes or no? Minus into minus will be plus, 2 4s are 8, x into x will be x square, and here k into minus 4x is minus 4kx. Again subtraction, change of sign, plus, minus and plus. So first part is to gone. Now second part I will write it here. This is x square 16 minus k, and this will be minus 8x square, correct? So in both the cases, can you see now x square will be common. So what is remaining, 16 minus k is there, and from here minus 8 is remaining. So x square, this 16 minus 8 will give you 8 again, and 8 minus k. So first I am solving it, on some other corner, so that there won't be any mistake. You cannot directly solve it in the first attempt itself. So it's okay if you solve it separately here. This here x square is common, 16 minus k remaining, from here minus 8, 16 minus 8 will be 8 and minus k as it is. So my first subtraction is giving me the answer of x square times 8 minus k, correct? Now here also if you subtract, what you are getting here, minus 25x, and this is becoming plus 4kx. So again x is common. What is remaining from here? Minus 25, and from here plus 4k. So I can write this as x times 4k first and then minus 25. Okay, so this is x times 4k minus 25. So plus x times 4k minus 25 and plus 10 as it is. Okay. Now again we'll continue with the division here. First term divided by first term. So first term is x square 8 minus k, and outside the first term is x square. So here you can see x square is cancelled and the remaining term is plus of 8 minus k, means each term will be multiplied by 8 minus k. So x square into 8 minus k, I'll write here x square 8 minus k as it is, minus 2x into 8 minus k. So I will write here minus 2x into 8 minus k, and plus k into 8 minus k. So plus k into 8 minus k. Again when you go for subtraction, this will be minus, plus and minus. First term to got cancelled, correct? Here let us see what is there now. We have x times 4k minus 25 plus 2x times 8 minus k, right? If you take x common, what is remaining inside? 4k minus 25, from here plus 2 and 8 minus k is remaining, correct? Now if you solve it further, you will get 4k minus 25, this will give you plus 16 minus 2k, right? Now these are the two like terms that can be solved. 4k minus 2k is 2k, minus 25 plus 16 will give you minus 9, right? So the solution of this will be x times 2k minus 9. Okay, and further if you solve this, okay, this will give you 10, and this is minus k times 8 minus k. Okay, that's it. So that we can write here directly 10 minus k times 8 minus k. So no need to solve this again separately, because here we are going to stop. Why we are going to stop? Because now you can see the degree of x is 1, and that is what the question is asking you, that the remainder is in the form of x plus a. We are getting the remainder in the form of x plus a, but not exactly x plus a. Okay, so the next part will be the comparison of remainder. So in this case now what you will say, remainder is x times 2k minus 9 plus 10 minus k into 8 minus k, but this remainder has to be equal to x plus a because it is given in the question, right? So when I say this is equal to this, so on comparing we can say that the coefficient of x, that is 2k minus 9, should be equal to coefficient of x on the other side, right? So here 2k minus 9 is there, that is coefficient of x, and on the right hand side coefficient of x is 1. Similarly the other part, 10 minus k times 8 minus k is equal to, this is a constant part, and here the constant part is positive a. So if you solve the first equation, 2k will be equal to 10, right, and value of k will be equal to 5. Let us substitute that value here. The value of k is 5, so 10 minus 5 times 8 minus 5 is equal to a. So 10 minus 5 times 8 minus 5 is 3 is equal to a. So this will give you 10 minus 15 is equal to a. Therefore the value of a will be minus 5. Okay, so very important question, that is in your optional exercise of your NCERT textbook. Okay, so by this we have completed the chapter polynomials. Okay, from now onwards you can practice all type of questions that are there in your textbook. Okay, see you in the next class. Bye.